So I didn't see this one coming. I thought when I joined a recovery program that the first step was going to be nice and easy, just baby steps. We're not expecting anything major yet. We're not going to talk about anything super sensitive yet. Um, Very quickly came to learn that step one is about facing your denial and admitting that our lives have become unmanageable, that we are powerless over our impulses. Um, that was a hard one. I'm not going to lie. I may have cried a time or two while doing my homework this week because I was slowly beginning to uncover things that have been covered for a very long time, and was starting to recognize some very ugly habits that I have, and some very ugly traits like codependency and such, that just aren't healthy. Um, and so it was like I was looking in a mirror and starting to see horns and big old gnarly teeth, um, and seeing the ugly parts of myself that I was basically refusing to admit were present. So this one was rough, but I did find a few things that were helpful. So I do want to share those with you to give you some hope. We were in our study group, and one of the questions that was being discussed was, what is something that will help make this first step a little easier? I don't know about y'all. I have two young kids, so we watch a lot of Disney. And the first thing that came to mind is the movie The Princess and the Frog, where they're in the swamp. They've just met Mama Odie, and she's about to sing that song with all the animals, mostly flamingos. Um, and right before she starts singing, I'm gonna botch this impression. She says, "Open the curtains and let in the light." Um, and that was the first thing that popped in my head. I literally have it written down in my notebook. Hold on, I'll show you in case you don't believe me. I literally have it written down in my notebook. Do like Mama Odie do. Um, we talked about letting in the light. Something that really stood out to me this week was being told that we are only as sick as our secrets. Um, my past, my hurts, my traumas, my current bad habits, my secrets, the ugly parts of myself only have power in the dark. They only have power as long as I continue to allow them to have power. But the moment I bring them forward and shed some painfully truthful light on them, which isn't easy, by the way. I am not saying at all that this step was easy, but it was empowering, and it was hopeful to know that as hard as it was, facing my denial means I'm on the right path, that I am on the road to recovery officially, and that gives me some hope. I'm not looking forward to having to face these things in depth, but I am looking forward to the freedom that is going to come from letting these things go and handing them over to God and trusting that He's already given me everything I need for my recovery. He's given me the patience and the grace and the endurance and did I mention patience? Because I'm pretty sure this process is going to take a lot of patience. But He's already given me the victory. I mean, that's what He did on the cross, was give us the victory. So I'm not going to lie, I am not looking forward to the really in-depth hard work where we've got to start working out our problems and getting to the core of some of these issues. But I am looking forward to the results. I am looking forward to the freedom. I am looking forward to the weight lifted off my shoulder. I am really looking forward to seeing not only the positive changes in myself, but the positive changes that are going to come as a result of the new me. I'm looking forward to seeing changes in my family, in my marriage, in my friendships, in my relationships with my parents and my siblings. And so, as hard as I'm sure this process is going to be, I am trying to remain optimistic, and trying to focus on that light at the end of the tunnel, and the fact that I'm not going to be suffering forever. So my prayer for y'all this week is that if there's something that you're struggling with, be it a past hurt or trauma, something that someone has done to you or said to you, that's left a scar on your heart, if it's a current bad habit or hang up or addiction, if it's paralyzing fear of the future, whatever it is, I'm praying that you find the strength to pick one thing to bring into the light this week. That you are able to find empowerment in doing that. I know my motto for this week right now is do like Mama Odie do. That is definitely going to be playing on repeat in the back of my head. I do want to emphasize something before I end this video. Although I am going through the 12-step program and the 8 principles of Celebrate Recovery through my local church, I will not be teaching the curriculum. I don't want you to feel like you're being lectured or taught. I'm simply doing this video series so that I can document my journey through this. Because when I first started recovery, I heard a lot of stories of people that had been 10 years sober or 10 years free from trauma. And that was hard to imagine for me. I've been so hurt and broken all my life, I couldn't picture 10 years of healing. I wanted to see it in real time. I wanted to see the process unfolding before me so that it was something relatable for me, and something tangible. And so I'm documenting this as a way to share this with others who could use the encouragement or the hope or just the reassurance that they're not alone, and that someone else is going through it too. I'm also documenting it to keep me consistent and to keep me honest. And so that by the end of this process, I will be able to look back and see growth. That is the ultimate goal. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. So do like Mama Odie do. And we're going to get through this together. I love you guys.